Welcome back everyone to another Penguin Z Play Zone video, and today I watched Novocaine at theaters, and this is my spoiler-free review. I'm not going to make a spoiler review of this movie. I would, but it's not a big enough movie. I don't think you guys would even go watch to see, but honestly, in my opinion, this movie is actually really good. Yes, there are some flaws, and yes, this movie's not perfect, but it's a really enjoying and good movie. I do recommend going to watch this movie. First thing I want to talk about is the pacing, because the pacing in this movie is actually pretty good, okay? First, maybe 25 to maybe 30 minutes is all about learning about this condition, because if you do not know, this is a real condition. This is a condition where people cannot feel pain. They do not know what pain is, and, you know, when you hear that, you're like, oh my god, I can be just like that. But no, that's like the opposite around, okay? They can feel pain, but they can't die. This condition makes them so they can't feel pain, but they can still die. Saying if they stepped on a nail, right? They wouldn't know they stepped on a nail because they can't feel pain. So they could bleed out. So many things could happen, and this condition is real, okay? This is not no fake condition they made up. Really like that part of the movie. It makes a condition a superpower, technically. Back to this, okay? The pacing, good. Because first 25, 30 minutes, like I said, introduction, what's happening. After that, it gets into the full story, which the story is pretty generic, okay? This is a generic story plot, okay? This is, I mean, if you haven't seen the trailers, a girlfriend gets kidnapped and the boyfriend goes to save him, you know? It's pretty generic. But what makes it not generic is a plot twist that happens in the middle of the movie. Can't talk about it, but a pretty big plot twist. I want to give it to the main character of the movie. I forgot the actor's name, but I'm showing him right now. He is just a perfect character in this movie. They could have chose so many other actors, but they chose him, and I love it. He's a good character in this movie. He's a good actor in this movie. His character is pretty funny at some points. This movie is pretty funny at some points. In the beginning, it's a little funny. There is, though, a lot of jokes in this movie where you will maybe not even laugh to 45% of them. So many jokes that just leave me staring at the screen, wondering who decided to put this joke in here. Especially with this old cop character in this movie. You know, there's this old cop character, and there's the cop storyline, which is pretty okay. But there's this old cop character, which is, he tries to be funny, but he is nowhere close to being funny. He is giving me EDP vibes. Cop storyline, I can live without it. But there's these two other storylines, and that is the main character storyline and the girl storyline. I'm not going to talk about the girl storyline because that's a big other part of the movie where that's the most spoilers, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I'm going to talk about the main character storyline. My biggest thing I like about this movie is the action scenes. The action scenes do not miss. And yes, these action scenes get, at some point, some things happen, you know, and I can't really say what, but some things happen that are just pretty gory. Like I said, the humor is there, but not fully there. But one guy that made the humor just perfect is this man right here. And I know him as Ed Leeds. Every line he has in this movie is hilarious. And am I the only person? What is going on outside? Sorry, y'all. It's raining right now, and I can't even see with these glasses. I don't even know what's happening. Still, basically, this guy is the most funniest character in the movie. Every line he has is just a funny line, and it makes no sense. Because, is it just me? Or every movie this man is not in Spider-Man or something? He's always saying the F. In every movie I've seen this man that's not Spider-Man, he's always spamming the F word. Is that only me? But back to everything else. Story, I think, is generic, but still good. The action scenes, oh my god, they're so good. And the comedy is actually a good percent of the movie. Everything together is a good movie. Let's rate this movie. So, as an action comedy movie, I am going to give this out of 10. A good 7.5. Is a tree getting chopped down? I'm so confused right now. Wait, hell not. It's raining! Okay, back to this, okay? As a movie itself, I'm going to rate Novocaine a good, a decent 7 out of 10. This movie is a great movie. I think all y'all should watch it at some point in your life. But does it deserve theater status? All depends on you, man. Or female. Or both. I always talk about my theater experience recently. And this time was pretty fine. Nothing crazy happened. And really, I was one of the only people in my theater. It was just me and 2 other people. So, it was pretty cool. Yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. I am Penguin Z Playzone. And like always, everybody, boom! Peace out.